Unshakable confidence. Where does that come from? That comes from having a healthy self-esteem. Isn't that fun? How do you estimate yourself? Self-esteem, right? Right? Lenny Wenderstrom with you, and I am here to help you change your self-talk. I am a life coach and a certified self-talk trainer, as well as a spiritual guide and mentor. So I sprinkle lots of spirituality, lots of spiritual fun stuff throughout my videos. Want to talk today about being, having that unshakable confidence. I talked to you a lot about the self-talk language that Dr. Chad Helmstetter created, and it's really key. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, to constantly rewire itself. That's what neuroplasticity is. You can use that for your brain and start using, you can use anything. Many paths lead to the same destination. So you can do many things. You can meditate. There are lots of neuroscientists who have their ideas and their ways to repeat things. There's meditations. There are like Joe Dispenza does a lot of neuroplasticity through his meditations, along with other things, getting to source. But that neuroplasticity is so powerful. I'm going to show you the little birdies. Hopefully you can see them. I filled up their bird feeders. So they're real cute. Maybe I'll put that there. Oh, then you won't be able to see them. So, because I have it on cinematic to make me softer. So anyway, I'm going to read the passage for today. What I really want is for you to blast away any negative self-talk. And when you blast away the negative self-talk, and you don't really blast it away, but you have the intention of, I'm moving on up to the east side. You're moving on up to you're leveling up to positive self-talk. And it does take a while, 21 days to change a habit. And it's snowing. Isn't it gorgeous? Look how beautiful it is. It's snowing. So I'm not going to be out here very long because it's really cold. Oh, look at the puppies. I took them into town. We went to town. Reminds me when I was growing up. They have their little sweaters. I got them last Christmas. Last Christmas. I think it was actually 2 Christmases ago. Anyway, they have lots of clothes now. Not lots, but I think they have 3 or 4 little outfits. So it's not lots, but got them stuff for Christmas when they were on sale. So having unshakable confidence is, do you want unshakable confidence? Wouldn't it feel good to just be able to walk into a room or do whatever and just say, I got this? That's when you change your negative self-talk to positive self-talk, that's what happens. And the language that Dr. Chad Helmstetter created, many things happen. That's one thing that, depending on, I guess I shouldn't say that's what happens. It very well could happen. If you have confidence, then you're not going to be shying away from any place where you put yourself out there. So whether you're trying to sell something, or you're in a relationship or you're working on getting a relationship, so you're dating, or whatever it is with your children, and trusting yourself to make decisions with your family, with just really anything, making decisions, business decisions, investment decisions, thinking about risk and positive risk versus negative risk, and putting yourself out there. When you have a healthy self-esteem, it's a whole different game. And I love sharing this with you because what Dr. Chad Helmstetter put together is, and it sounds like it might sound like I'm always, and I am, by the way, but doing my best to get you to download that app, because you get 30 days free, and it's always in my description. The reason I do is because it is the only thing that I have ever found. I love neuroplasticity, and it is the only thing that I have ever found that is so easy. I do meditations every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, mostly one time a day. It's been really busy. I would like to do multiple times a day. And at some point again, I will. Maybe even in the near future. For today, just listening 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. And I'm not talking meditations here. I'm talking about the self-talk, positive self-talk talk app that's always in the description, because that is a language, and that language is based on self-esteem, on building self-esteem. So for it can I really want you to see, like, if you had like, wow, I can do anything, and your self-talk says, I can do anything. It's not, it's what you can do, not what you can't do, and what can be done, not what can't be done. And not who you are because of this or that. You don't have enough money, you're too shy, you always forget things, you never remember names. If you didn't have any bad luck, you've had no luck at all, or you would have no luck at all. These are all programs running, because we were all born with unlimited promise and potential. You were born with unlimited promise and potential. And then you got programmed by well-meaning folkaroos, peeparoos, that might sound different, but folks-aroos, and your parents, your teachers, ministers, and that family, you got programmed. We all did. And so 77% or more of your conscious programs are negative, hold you back, stop you, sabotage you, are counterproductive, can even be harmful. Same with the 90 to 95% of your subconscious mind, those programs that are running. So you have like 5% of your subconscious mind to work with, and, not even 30%, like 20 something percent, 23% of your conscious mind that you're working with to change these habits. So why not take a shortcut and give yourself a boost and start rewiring your brain with positive self-talk, so that you can have that self-confidence. And it's funny how even when we have self-confidence, can we get lonely? Yes, we can get lonely, of course. Anyone can get lonely. But I want to talk to you about I'm going to read to the passage today, because I read a passage every day from Dr. Shad Helmstedter's book. And this passage is, listen to it, because look what this self-confident person, and this is you, this is language, this is a phrase that you'll be saying to yourself. And you could take it and write it down, and then say it 3 times in the morning, 3 times at night, and do it for 21 days, and see what comes of it. It doesn't matter what self-talk phrase you write out that I read from these books, or that you get from the app, the self-talk app that's always in the description with 30 days free. Doesn't matter. In about 21 days, the old programs that are stronger will start to dismantle and be, it's called pruning. If you continue to do it, the brain can't hold everything. It records everything, but what isn't repeated just goes away, gets filed. Whatever happens there gets pruned out with other programs. So programs that you want, like programs of self-esteem, or programs of winning in relationships, programs of overcoming addiction, stopping smoking, weight loss. There's two large programs for that. Large meaning there's weight loss 1 and 2, and I mean filled with a bunch of phrases. Each program is filled with phrases. So I'm not talking about your mental programs. I'm talking about the programs in the self-talk, the positive self-talk app that Dr. Shad Helmstetter created for us. And again, many paths lead to the same destination. And this is the one that I got behind. So I am constantly encouraging you to get it, especially if you have babies, or, young children, or you're a grandparent and you have grandchildren, and you have access and the ability to influence in a positive way. So let's read the path about this and think the self-esteem. I am not alone. I have my life, my dreams, my goals, and my determination to succeed. And I make sure I always surround myself with my undying faith, others who believe in me, and an unstoppable belief in myself. Wow. Now that is self-esteem. And that is where you can get to. If that, you're like, oh, that's not me. Those are your programs telling you that. If you're like, yes, that's me, you already got those programs running. You have high self-esteem. Okay. So, or not just high self-esteem, but you have really good programs running for you. So I'm going to turn it around and then I'm going to run inside because it's really cold and it's snowing and we're still not out of that Arctic freeze snap. You are not alone. You have your life, your dreams, your goals, and your determination to succeed. And you make sure you always surround yourself with your undying faith, others who believe in you, and an unstoppable belief in yourself. So you are not ever alone. Spiritually, you are not alone. You are everything. We are all connected. So there's really no need to feel lonely or alone. And in this passage, look how you're not alone. You have your life, your dreams, your goals, and your determination to succeed, and your self-esteem and your happiness. And you have all kinds of things. How could you possibly be lonely? I have told myself that when missing Steve. It's like, you have all these things. Why are you lonely? We do need human companionship is really, really nice. So anyway, but this having this self-esteem is, it really, it takes you on a journey of adventure that is more fun than if you have low self-esteem. Think about if you have low self-esteem, and will you be lonelier with low self-esteem? You don't want to go inside, or you don't want to meet people. They might not like you and you need to be affirmed, and that might bug someone that they're always having to lift you, or you might not even want to be, who knows, the low self-esteem. It all manifests in different ways, right? We express it differently. And then, yet with high self-esteem, how could you possibly be lonely? Because you have everything, no self-doubt there. There might be a little bit, but you can keep working on your programs. Anyway, so, look at that over there. Oh, it's a birdie sitting in the, see that little, oh, I was gonna point it out to you, but I don't think you can see where I'm, oh, they're right there. It's flying. Anyway, so I hope this is helpful. I hope that you enjoy this. Unshakable confidence comes with a healthy self-esteem. So raise your self-esteem. How do you estimate yourself? Change your self-esteem. Change your self-talk. Get the self-talk app. Work with me. I will help you change your mental programs. I will help you create the right goals, the goals for you. You'll create the goals. I'll just guide you. I'm a facilitator, nothing more in helping you as a life coach, and help you to figure out and keep yourself going and accountable to what you say you want for yourself. And we'll change those negative programs together. Anyway, I'd love for you to work with me. All of that is in the description. So I'm going to show you the birdies. They're just so cute here. I'm going to take myself out because otherwise, since I have it on cinematic for my fancy pantsness, can you see a bird? There's not even a bird there, is there? Is there on the other one? Oh yeah, there's one on this one over there. Let me see. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can't zoom in. But I'll go over there. It'll probably fly away. Oh. Get out of here, lady. Anyway, here are the mountains. Can you see them? You can only see the hills. You can't see the Sangre de Cristo mountains. Kinda, a little bit there. Yeah, let me get myself out. Then you'll be able to see a little better. Because I got that fancy pants cinematic view on there. Anyway, I love you so very, very mucho. You can do it. I believe in you. You can be, do, have, create, become, change absolutely anything. You can change your self-talk. You can absolutely change your self-talk. And you can have that healthy self-esteem when you do that. So download that app. I love you so very, very mucho. And we'll chat soon. I was always shining my light to brighten yours. Oh, and I want to give a shout out to Akshay. Akshay helped me yesterday. Remember I was telling you before I shine my light so brightly? Talk about someone shining their light. Akshay of Titan. Remember I was telling you about the email yesterday? Oh my gosh, Ruth, that kiddo, he's 24. He was on there. He's the one that I told you that is like, I have 2 hours. I can help you. and apologized for that other communication from the other guy that wasn't so, he was nice, but he just wasn't, he was very demanding for the situation and for how long we've been there. And turns around, Titan has only been there 6 years, but we were with another company that they purchased before for many years. So anyway, the point is Akshay. So Akshay has a beautiful girlfriend in the United States. He's in India, and his girlfriend lives here in the United States. And he has a cousin that's like, if I were still in the Centennial House where Lynette lives, that's 2.5 hours from here. Probably be like 20, 30 minutes away. So his cousin lives in Parker. What a small world, huh? Parker, Colorado. So anyway, he was so sweet. Remember I was talking about yesterday about conflict and how you can stop conflict. Like, you do not have to have conflict. It really is a perspective and a shift into your greatness, very honestly, and your ability to have compassion and love and caring and to be respectful. And Akshay, he took so much. He was going off of work when he called me. I think he had, like, I don't know, maybe an hour. And he spent extra time helping me do other things with because the email wasn't broken, but the passwords all had to change on all the various accounts, and so the phones weren't working, the computer stopped working. I mean, you got to put the passwords in there. And then I had other things. That kiddo, I feel so blessed to have had Akshay come into my life. And we all we all vibrate at whatever frequency, and we bring that into our lives. And I manifested that kiddo, and I'm so grateful. And he manifested me. You got me with all my problems. He helped me. It was about an hour and a half or 2 hours he spent with me on the phone on his own time. He was off of work. I'm pretty sure. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm pretty sure based on what he told me. And I just fell in love with that kiddo. He helped me do every single last thing. Akshay, I love you. I think he might be watching. I don't know. But I gave him my YouTube. But when you find, this is when you come from a place of love and compassion. Like, remember I talked about driving with love and compassion rather than the conflict of just driving and being angry and that road rage and all of that. It's a choice. It's all a choice, including your self-esteem, raising your self-esteem to having a healthy self-esteem. It's all a choice. Changing your self-talk, all a choice. And so I just wanted to give you an update on how that meeting went, because I got everything done. And Titan is such a good company, but I learned that it's a smaller company. It's been around for 6 years, but they have quite a few employees, and they're real safety and security focused, and they're just good peeparoos. It's one of the reasons why I don't go anywhere else, because their customer service. But man, there was one guy, Sneeden. He was the one that wrote and said Sneeden Peter. But he just wrote like this beautiful thing telling me however they can help me, and they would do anything to help me. And then here comes, after that, kind of a rough email back from another guy after I accepted the help from a different guy that was he wasn't not kind and not courteous, but just not Titan, very demanding, and it wasn't fun for where I was with everything that's been going on. And I'm talking about with the email. I'm not talking about everything else. So then Akshay, man, that kiddo, he went above and beyond. So if you're looking for an email client or email, not a client, but whoever to hold your email, to get your email, Titan is a really good one. And no, they don't pay me. I pay them, and I'm grateful to be paying them. So anyway, that's the story. I love you so very, very much. And now, as Sneeden, Peter, and Akshay, shone their light. Is it shone or shined or shone on? Shone their lights on me. They shone their light so I could have more light to brighten mine. And I am now going to shine my light to brighten yours, because I'm freezing. My nose is red. My toes are cold. My toes aren't cold. I'm wearing these cute little slippers. Wait, let me see if you can see them. Lynette got them. Can you see them? Do 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 do. Oh, you can't see them. Can't see my dance. Anyway, I love you so very, very mucho. Thank you for everything. And you be nice and warm and toasty. I'm going to go into my fireplace. I got my fireplace going. We went into town today, the puppies and I. We had a really good time. Oh, here I go again. I've already been shining my light to brighten yours. Now I think you're shining yours to brighten mine. Just like Sneeden and Akshay. So anyway, I love you so much, Joe. But yes, we did go into town and it was fun. It was really nice visiting with, because it's a small town, and just stopping in the and having a natural food store in a small town like this. I feel incredibly grateful. So that's the story. I will chat with you later. Shining my light to brighten yours again. Ta-da! Don't be blinded by the light. No, please be blinded by the light. See you later. Ciao.